I'm sure science calls it something else, but through personal experience as a creative mind, and I do create a lot of stuff because I just don't know how to say no, but I do believe that creativity is an addiction. You have to feed that beast, or that beast is going to come after you, whether it's in your dreams or whether it's in your reality. Unplugged, because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut, because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. Things come at us in so many different directions. Sometimes we can explain it. Other times it's like, I don't have enough air in my lungs to even try to explain this. And today, some of that air was stolen from my lungs. A lot of it was. When I got a phone call from my granddaughter.
Hi, CT. Grandma sent you singing Valentine. I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. Around my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Whew. And this explains why I'm a daily writer. Because things like this, you get to hold on to. And it's not so easily forgotten. Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. Being that daily writer, you get to hold on to stuff that, so there's some stuff that you don't want to hold on to, but you're going to learn from it. And so at least you have documentation of how you're going to grow and how you made your way through or around the mountain. This is The Daily Mess. Most of the time, a movie theater will give you your money back if the chosen film doesn't live up to your expectations. Well, why aren't dreams treated the same way? Emotionally, a lot is lost when moving through the night. Whomever or whatever plants that dream in the subconscious isn't being fair to the self waiting to wake up. I'll be awake at 4 o'clock in the morning wondering, well, how is this going to affect me at 7 a.m.? This morning, I read an article about Tony Robbins. The dude has publicly admitted that thinking positive is total BS. To be positive requires work. Now, personally, I've written for years about activating awareness. And Tony says in this article, locating weeds, then getting rid of the weeds. But so many times people will go out into their personal gardens and say, there are no weeds, there are no weeds. Think positive, think positive, think positive. And what I got out of this article with Tony Robbins is that thinking positive is total BS. Does that change the game? Or is it that awareness still is the key thing? Being mindful of your present place in the now allows you to handle what is now. In fact, I just finished a conversation with Doris Kearns Goodwin. She put together this 3-night event, Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president, on the History Channel. And we both agreed that even though Abraham Lincoln was really supremely depressed, he was able to create a lot of laughter at times when people didn't expect it. And the reason why is because he was in control of his now. He showed leadership because he knew what now was all about. So when Tony Robbins says that thinking positive is total BS, hopefully that opens the door, that we can get rid of some of these plastic candy-coated bathroom mirror smiles and start dealing with the reality. Rid the body of those smiles, and the mountains themselves will present themselves as they are, so that we can recognize how we are going to make it through it, over it, or just basically just take the damn thing down. The best way to handle a bad dream is to call it out. You are a bad dream, and that's all you are. You have nothing to do with what I'm going to be doing after I wake up this morning. You are nothing but a dream. If you've got weeds, pull the weeds. If you're trying to convince yourself that you don't have weeds, the power of positive thinking, Tony Robbins, the guy who has motivated people around the world. Positive thinking is total BS. I'm Arroe, and that's The Daily Mess.